mighty good word, party folks. It's your Mile High Priest. I'm up about a mile high on Mars's day. The sun is almost at 27 degrees of Virgo, having recently opposed Neptune retrograde in Pisces earlier in the morning, depending on where you are. The moon is currently near the midheaven point in Scorpio at about 22 degrees. And tomorrow the moon will be in Sagittarius as it nears its first quarter moon phase as it waxes to a gibbous and full moon next week. Very happy to have you here. It's my pleasure and it's an honor to read for you. I have a little bit of a channeled message that I was meditating while I was meditating on the cards for this collective reading, and so then I started to get a few downloads. So I just kind of wanted to run with that, but I am hoping to kind of have a moonology spread for the first quarter moon, and hopefully try to keep up as much as possible since my days have suddenly become full. Anyway, magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens. This is your mercurial jester, and we are in your highest court. I am here with your divinely guided planetary, galactic, spiritual, earthly, vibrational messages for your spiritual growth and human evolution as we move through and on from the Hall of the Voice Divine. I designated the lover space. I designated it as a lover, as a space. The lover's card became an arena that we can suppose was granted to us astrologically by Venus in her retrograde phase in Leo. So the last 3 months have been very strengthening in so many ways. I'm getting that there has been a lot of conservation of energy, and so there's about to be a release, if the release isn't already transpiring in reality. Before I forget, so I hope not to sound too choppy, but I'm getting a lot of so the Neptune Pisces, so you may also have Neptune in Pisces in your natal chart, which is a huge generation anyway, alongside with Pluto in Scorpio in your natal chart. And I would check that out. One or the other could be retrograde, perhaps Neptune, but perhaps both in your natal chart. And you could also have, I was already perceiving a lot of 10th house energy, so you may have Scorpio there, but in the 10th house, or in your natal chart, it could be ruled by Scorpio. But I'm also getting a lot of ties to Egypt, so there's a lot of the archetypes of the magician, both someone who works with archangel, spiritual teams, perhaps Archangel Michael, Archangel Raziel as well. So a lot of Gemini, Virgo qualities. I also have a very worldly, Capricorn, very worldly magician, but that's just kind of the overall energy where the lovers arena took you, the Venus retrograde in Leo, and now Mercury retrograde in Virgo. This is happening, so the Gemini Virgo qualities could be more a suggestion or advice if you're not feeling a forward movement or this energetic release of the energy that you have been conserving, if it's not already kind of coming out of you. Like there has been a huge, I see this now as you're wrapping it up, if not already, like you just recently left a space. So I'm getting a lot of Jupiter and Saturn. Yes, Jupiter in Capricorn, Saturn in Scorpio. So again, those can start to narrow the message, but it just could be resonant energy. You've achieved this, you've transformed. I'm getting, if I can just get through these 8 hours, but I also get that you're like in this psychic space where things seem very jagged and the time isn't linear. It doesn't feel linear, but you're like celebrating a lot with your spiritual team. I'm also getting that kind of Egyptian quality. Just FYI, I was meditating on the energy card from the Wild Mystic Oracle, so I'm being called to read that one for y'all. So Hummingbird and Moon. Cool. Nah. Yeah, now we can kind of get into a reading, right? So all of that kind of narrows down. You've been kind of moved into the space of you're leaving the space of the Seven of Cups, but more so you're realizing what keeps you. I did a pre-shuffle with the Black Moon Astrology, so I have the Seven of Cups, I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. That's what caused this movement. There's a lot of clarity of the heart space, a lot of clarity of the mind space. So I'm getting a lot of Pisces energy, as well as Gemini, Virgo energy. You could just be resonating with the qualities of the opposition this morning with the big planets, the Sun and Neptune, and also just the general astrological vibration. I am getting someone that is accepting more of the qualities of the faded qualities of the timing. So you're leaning more into, I see that this energy, you could just feel this energy doesn't come to me often. So you're leaning into it. And that could translate in so many ways. Like you could really know your chart. You could really know how to manifest, or you could have like a process. What I mean is you could very well have a process of manifesting. And in the last 3 months, you've realized you're looking back at the last 9 months and determining, you're looking at so many different types of relationships that you've been involved in the last 9 months, or at least kind of magnifying that intensity, right? And that has alluded you to false, deceptive choices that keep you from bringing order and basically being more determined to create the financial security that you want. Let's see. Ace of Swords reversed, Seven of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so karmic triggers, destiny, fate. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. Now my lamp is annoying, right? All triggered by this Ace of Swords in reverse. You may have felt like something was blocking you, and it feels like that, right? Like really edgy, like maybe not completely rested, even though you've slept some. Let's check out some of the values that you're working with. Here's the achievement card. Some of these I may have to redo. Thank you so much, Goddess Axis, for your guiding light. Thank you so much, Stars of Blood Roll. Thank you so much, Mercury, for providing us clear messages. Thank you so much, Taurus. Spiritual. Wow. Ancestors, please guide us with a clear message, Mercury. For the what values is the collective working with now as they embark on this new journey, as they express their energy in celebration. Wow. Okay, yeah. That's funny. I was picking up on a lot of Aquarius air. And we have Leo fire energy, so this you have the strength and clarity now. Perhaps you're leaning. I believe that is more of a message of you're not conforming to your same standards, okay? You're feeling like this may be a long ways, okay, because of the earth equality. So yeah, please take your time. You could have been also dealing with something involving health, either your health or someone else's health, and so that triggered a lot of the you could have also had to create space to care for somebody or care for yourself, or you felt like you were left alone away from people because, well, and then it created space. So that's where the transformation, oh yes, 44 as an angel number, or as a synchronistic number, you may be seeing 444, and also just as a number. So I've lost a little bit of my numerology knowledge in not practicing it, but my numbers knowledge for I can summarize it in a way by saying that you're in the Three of Cups energy, you're in the Three of Pentacles energy, so you're working with the energy around you, okay? The faded qualities of the energy around you, you're leaning more into that. You're working more with destiny, and this is more because you're having released a lot of karmic, like, just, it may have shown up as a health issue, or a lot of relationship issues, or both, or it felt like one triggered the other into demise, or like the end of the one thing led to kind of snowball into the other. Perhaps your health was affected by your partner's lack of health, that sort of thing. But a lot of this has been super transformative. And Okay, so 4, moving on to a union, divine union within you, a divine balance of both. You can consider it divine balance of your feminine and masculine, so yin and yang. You could feel grounded, okay, with all the earth energy, Saturnian energy, and Capricornian energy, and the 10th house energy. This is like the big coin, the world card, like I better get my show on the road sort of feeling or vibration. And then having a intuitive understanding and connection to a higher, more purposeful path. Okay, simple as that, right? Like, I don't know what, but I'm have to go because I've done all this. You've been through it, you've processed it, you're processing it, you're clarifying it, you're getting out of there. It doesn't feel clear, but it's all up here, baby. It's like more grounding, okay? More grounding. Take it down, like from here, like down there. But also, no one around you really offers much clarity. They only offer more agitation, right? That's not to cause suspense or like fear. It's just like, because you're coming to the most clear space, and because you're almost there, that the energy out here is not matching, but your heart and your mind are now working together. All right, thank you so much. Goddess Isis, any messages for the collective as we now see that you're working with not the usual, right? This, yes, it can seem like you have to go step by step. It could have felt like in the last month you were like, oops, I have to go. The last 4 weeks, maybe you had to slow down and you had to go back a huge chunk of steps, right? Or maybe you hadn't even moved and now you're moving, like you're literally moving. Okay, this is Hangman in reverse, okay? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis. Mercury, please give us clear messages to guide the collective in unconditional love. Thank you so much to our archangels. What clarity can you offer for the Hangman in reverse? You're not in suspension. You're elevating. Okay, this one tried to pop out, and I'm gonna take it. 3 of Swords in reverse. You're out of there. You're out of there. Look at this. Yeah. Moving out of that. Moving towards stability. This was at the bottom of that, okay. One more card from the Soul Symbolic to roll, please. I hope that everyone is enjoying the message, and I hope I did not knock the wire on this. Thank you so much for this. What's up with the Three of Swords. Are we actually is collective exiting that? Yeah. Okay, wait. Wow. Cool. You are coming out of a kind of an arena where you were a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of recovery, a little bit of detaching, removing, purifying, cleansing, clarity, and a little bit of dreaming up the new. Okay. And yeah, it's still kind of, you're in that. Okay, this one's popping up. Wow, Four of Wands, you don't say. Okay. Damn, that's a wrap up. Yeah, you're realizing what messes with your stability. You're also realizing how people lead you into thinking perhaps it's not even like people. You can't say like people. It's just like you're not really there in that space where you can say the opinions and the ideas of others is really stabilizing. That's not stabilizing for you. You are like, I'm over here meditating. Okay, I'm not going to stick around and deal with this. There's a huge, if I'm only being, but I need to make sure to say that yes, if you are, if the Gemini Virgo qualities and perhaps don't resonate with you, but you are, this message does sort of have that resonant quality to it. It may be that you do need to lean into like working a lot of that out, like the body, or figuring out a healthy, organized space for the mind. A lot of like organization, a lot of decisions, like local decisions for you, right? For your home, for your health, for your care, your self-care. Okay. And it's just step by step. Okay. It's removing yourself and recognizing those that are taken away from you. And as soon as you can recognize where you can provide more like space to clear bring in more activities and more practices to clear the mind, and also clearing and organizing your space, whatever that means to you. So like, or perhaps you need to organize the schedule, organize your day, or organize your routines, like your food routines, things like that. But a lot of it, the root being feeling good and honoring yourself and clearing your mind, right? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis. Mercury, please give us clear messages as we come to see that the collective is trying to determine what it is that you are seeing, that there are many things that are good and many things that are not working towards your greatest favor. Okay, wow, that was a lot. And not too many. Getting a lot of rest will help. Wow. Yes. Taking a step back to relax can put you back in a more self-reliant, right? It's like you you're questioning yourself a little bit. Yeah, we're okay. You are determining. You're moving away. You are likely traveling to, because you're taking yourself out of a lot of spaces. You're more determined. Those spaces keep you stuck, keep you chained. You're moving away from spaces where you feel left out in the cold, or where you're like your money you spend on like people that could, situations where like it feels like people are spending your money, and like it could be family, friends, things like that. Okay. A lot of it too was taking up your time. So again, clarity necessary to plan, okay? Clarity to clear, clarity to plan, clarity to organize. This will allow you to partake in the dreams, so like actually move into the dreams, right? I have, coming from the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Devil in reverse, which I love this like Georgia O'Keeffe nod. Okay. You're realizing what's blocking you from the Two of your vision, your plan, your Two of Wands, your celebration with your spirit team, and your dreams with the Cups, the Princess. So a lot of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy as well, coming from the Hangman, and the more Pisces energy with the Princess of Cups and the Hangman. But yes, some Scorpio energy as well. Yeah, there must be some sort of like rest, because you're feeling far away from that, what I was describing earlier, your establishment or your dedication, your Eight of Pentacles. But I believe that where you're at right now is determining what is zapping your energy, okay? A lot of it has to do with false notions of stability, so relationships that are actually detrimental to your financial security, your mental stability, your like physical body, your mood, your temperament, your like feelings of exhaustion. These folks exhaust you. The field tarot is telling me you're finally becoming clear about what you're moving away from, what has kept you in lockdown, and what has kept you from working towards all of that part. So now the sky has aligned in such a way that if you want to, you can like get out of here. A lot of it will take resting, coming to clarity, integrating methodical, organized processes, but like also meditative approaches, or like, and also physical activity, to promote health, self-soothing, self-care. Geez, y'all, 777, Seven of Swords 3 times. Like, y'all are really recognizing what's zapping your energy, right? Or you've learned your lessons, your hard-earned lessons, and you're like, I'm out of here. I'm hearing like just this month to go, just like September is almost over. I'm getting something like that. Like, this is it. It's got like September, one more month. Like, that's it. Boom, you're out of there. Boom, you're out of the Two of Cups. Thank you so much. And the Five of Wands. Because you're removing yourself out of these, like, argumentative, detrimental, like, mentally exhausting spaces. You're moving into a clear mind-heart connection, okay? The number 4, again, is coming up with the mind, body, soul, spirit culmination into manifesting a new reality, okay? Manifesting your new, taking control to bring more order to yourself and your mind to manifest a new emotional beginning, right? But also they work hand in hand. You're getting the emotional clarity that you need. Thank you so much, my dark sexes. Oh yeah, and you're wow. So Taurus, so getting Sun in Taurus and Sun in Libra, but also Venus, Libra, Venus, Taurus vibrations. Venus, I believe, is now moving on to Libra. Not yet. It will soon. So perhaps, yeah, that this, you're like a few more weeks ago, 2 more weeks ago. Okay, yeah. And you're getting the clarity you need. You're maybe also studying, but like maybe you're accepting a higher position, or you're moving up in status as far as your occupation, and you're magnetically drawing a lot of this in. You're no longer like fighting. You're no longer trying to waste time or energy on the BS. You're seriously, the only reason you're in any of 3 of Swords energy is because you've been through it, you recognize it, which means you're processing it and learning from it, and boom, you're out of there. And now you don't operate, I know you're ready for battle because you see the deceit. You're like, I see it everywhere, I feel it, I intuitively know what is right and wrong, and like I'm feeling a lot of wrong. So you're that, yeah, please remove yourself and get some rest. If that is possible, right? Okay, let's read the hummingbird. Thank you all so much. Hummingbird energy. Whoop. This card represents unbounded energy and zeal. If the crab card represents the moon within this deck, then the hummingbird is the sun. In Aztec mythology, the hummingbird god Huitzilopochtli was the god of the sun, while Mayans considered the small jewel-like creatures to be the sun in disguise. The hummingbird card represents not only the energy that the sun produces, but also the energy we take in. It is both energy given and energy received. This card is excitement, enthusiasm, and unrelenting vitality, while the salmon card is a marathon. The hummingbird card is a sprint. Just as hummingbirds have developed long beaks and tongues for the singular task of collecting nectar from long-necked flowers, the hummingbird card may symbolize a pinpointed, exact task at hand. However, this also might indicate tunnel vision and merciless hyperfixation. Excitement for a task does not always mean that it should be a priority. Gain energy, call extra energy and power into your spell work. Aid with feelings of mania or erratic mood swings. Summer rites, summer solstice. Yeah, I guess you're wrapping up. Yes, get some rest, right? Take the spiritualization, turn the level down a notch, or actually like 3 notches. Turn every level ever up. Look at everything on your plate. It's really full. Turn it down a few notches. I send you so much love and light. I honor your path. Whatever choices you make, wherever your path may lead you, I honor you. And I know that we are all expanding alongside the universe. We are children of God, and God is really, really, really good. Okay, I hope that all of you pack very lightly and keep it very light and keep it very real. I send you lots of love, and we'll chat soon.